guilty verdict in the trial of Theodore Edgecomb.
Edgecomb was convicted of killing Milwaukee attorney Jason Clearman during a road rage argument.
Well, today's verdict comes after nearly a week of testimony and just 2 hours of jury deliberation.
New at 10, Tom Durian gives us a look at the decision that could send Edgecomb to prison for 60 years.
From the beginning, Edgecomb's attorneys have claimed that the shooting was an act of self-defense, but his testimony on the stand raised some red flags for the jury.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Theodore Edgecomb, guilty of first-degree reckless homicide, a lesser-included offense of count 1 of the information.
After short deliberations for a homicide trial, the jury concluded that Theodore Edgecomb was guilty of a lesser-included charge of reckless first-degree homicide when he shot Jason Clearman in 2020.
That the defendant knew that when he shot the victim, it was practically certain to cause death.
It was the question of intent and claim of self-defense that had Edgecomb's attorneys cleaning up after the defendant's own testimony Tuesday, where he seemed to say the shooting was accidental.
I took a step back, and as I stepped back, it was the reaction from that the firearm just went off.
Mr. Edgecomb kept reiterating the shot went off at the time that he lunged at me. He's trying to explain to you the reasonableness of what he felt was at the time that he shot. He's not trying to imply that, oh, this was just an accident. He's only trying to discuss the time frame.
Court TV correspondent and analyst Joy Lim Nakrin tells us the testimony and discrepancy likely played a role in the jury's verdict. He may not have performed on the witness stand the way his attorneys would have liked. How much do we think that really kind of led to today's verdict?
Yeah, I would say that most legal analysts believe that it did have some sort of impact on the verdict because the defense was really strategic in building the argument of self-defense.
Inside the courtroom when the verdict was read, Nakrin says family on both sides could be heard crying.
The fiance of Theodore Edgecomb burst out crying and kind of gasped and borderline screamed almost.
Jason Clearman's widow, Evangelina Clearman, who testified during this trial, released a statement tonight saying she and her family continue to mourn Jason's loss, but they are comforted by the fact they believe that justice was served in this case. Reporting outside the Milwaukee County Courthouse, Tom Durian, TMJ4 News.
And just into the newsroom, a statement from Theodore Edgecomb's team. They call today's verdict a disappointment, and they maintain Edgecomb acted in self-defense. They called the case complex and say concerns raised may result in an appeal.